course, we will then have the election of the Deputy Speaker. He is going to preside over now the rest of the session. That's the new Speaker of the National Assembly, Fabakary.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, maiden speech by the Honorable Speaker. Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic, my Lord, the Chief Justice of the Gambia, the outgoing Right Honorable Speaker and Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly, the outgoing majority and minority leaders and honorable members of the National Assembly, honorable members-elect, honorable nominated members, honorable ministers here in present, members of the Diplomatic and Consular Corps, members of the Bar and Bench, the Chairman of the Independent Electoral Commission, the Ombudsman, political party leaders or representatives, the Secretary General and Head of Press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning to you all. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. I think in me to be nominated as a member as well as to be elected as Speaker of the National Assembly of the Republic of the Gambia. I register my special thanks and gratitude to His Excellency the President for the trust and confidence reposed in me by nominating me as a member of this august assembly. In the same vein, honorable members, I thank you all for the trust and confidence reposed in me by electing me Speaker of the National Assembly. Equally, I congratulate you all for your election as members of the National Assembly, representing your various constituencies and the Gambia as a whole. I also have to thank the Clerk of the National Assembly for guiding us since yesterday. His priceless guidance will further be valued in the future. Consequences and the Gambia as a whole. I also have to thank the Clerk of the National Assembly for guiding us since yesterday. His priceless guidance will further be valued in the future. Consequences and the Gambia as a whole. I also have to thank the Clerk of the National Assembly for guiding us since yesterday. His priceless guidance will further be valued in the future. Consequences and the Gambia as a whole. I also have to thank the Clerk of the National Assembly for guiding us since yesterday. His priceless guidance will further be valued in the future. Consequences and the Gambia as a whole. I also have to thank the Clerk of the National Assembly for guiding us since yesterday. His priceless guidance will further be valued in the future. Consequences and the Gambia as a whole. I also have to thank the Clerk of the National Assembly for guiding us since yesterday. His priceless guidance will further be valued in the future. That are tabled before us. I trust the experienced members will mentor the new ones. I implore all of us further to endeavor and ensure that the rules of debate as enshrined in the standing orders of the Assembly are respected and obeyed to the letter. As presiding officer, I intend to be fair to all and therefore seek your understanding in advance. I encourage new entrants to prepare and present statements on matters of the day and apply the question time well. Your brilliant visibility will affect your re-election. I will meet with leadership on this and seek the support of the Office of the Clerk to help you deliver. A comprehensive induction process is vital for collective improved performance. I need to remind the new members that the highly procedural nature of the National Assembly calls for an equally high level of commitment to the rules and procedures of the institution. Serious learning will therefore have to be undertaken to sharpen our competencies in order to enable all of us function effectively and efficiently. Furthermore, both the majority and minority sides of the Assembly must be guided by the mandate given to the government to build a vibrant society anchored on the principles of fairness and equality of opportunities. The promotion of good governance requires a parliament that can effectively perform the three core functions: legislation, oversight, and representation. Let each one of us therefore represent our people with dignity, purpose, and honor. Let Parliament continue to be a living embodiment of nation building, solidarity, and unity. We must endeavor to be seen as a moral powerhouse and a beacon of hope for all Gambians. Gambians everywhere are looking up to Parliament and government for the solutions to the problems that confront them on a daily basis. Our people expect us to help fix the economy, provide jobs for the unemployed, improve access and quality of our education, healthcare, and above all, give them hope. This is our mandate as a government and as a parliament. This sixth legislature is for the people of the Gambia, and they want us to be honest, accountable, and responsive to their needs. I ask for cooperation from all and sundry to make our stewardship a success. I thank you for your attention. Clerk, can we proceed?
Election of Deputy Speaker.
Honorable members, Section 93(1) of the Constitution states that the Deputy Speaker shall be elected by members of the National Assembly from among nominated members. Furthermore, subsection 5 of the same section states, no business shall be transacted in the National Assembly other than the election of the Speaker or Deputy Speaker when either of those offices are vacant. Now that the Speaker has been elected, I have the honor and privilege, in accordance with Order 4 of the Standing Orders of the National Assembly, to invite any member to make a proposal to nominate a member from amongst the nominated members to be elected as Deputy Speaker. Any member. The floor is open. The member for Joshua constituency.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I stand to nominate Honorable Maiden for the post of Deputy Speaker. Thank you, sir.
Honorable Maiden has been nominated. Any seconder? Member for Nyanija.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. I rise to second the motion.
The motion has been seconded. Honorable Member Maiden, do you accept the nomination?
Yes, Honorable Speaker.
It has been moved and seconded. The nominated member do take the office of Deputy Speaker Any further proposals on nominations from anybody? Member for Brikama North,